questioning. He had skipped a bunch of things, and he had skipped practice, and questions came up to me. He's like, practice, practice, practice. He said it about 50 times. Practice. We're not talking about a game, we're talking about practice. And he says, we don't always like practice, we like the game. We want the times where it counts, as it were. But practice does count. I shared something last week or the week before, and my wife hadn't heard it before. And I said, practice makes, not perfect, practice makes permanent. How you practice is important. And what you put time into is important. Practice makes permanent. You practice wrong, you're going to perform wrong. But if you practice right, and he shared how about Kobe Bryant, everything that he did was with precision, accuracy, but it's very fundamental. You can't ever deviate from the fundamentals. The fundamentals are necessary. Most of our life is lived in the mundane, the ordinary, the average, the humdrum, the lacking of all the intensity of those, really escalated moments. Most of our life, you would say, might be considered a little bit boring. And we don't like to say it, but the reality is, most of our life is not lived up on mountaintops. Most of our life is lived out with all the people down in the valley. And learning how to live our life, not like everybody else in the valley, is what separates a disciple from just another person. Christ didn't call us just to be followers of Him. He called us specifically to be disciples of His. A disciple is a learner under discipline. Discipline is a necessary component of our faith. You can't just expect everything to fall into place if you're not willing to put in the work. You got to learn to put in the work. God's called us to be a people. I mean, if Kobe Bryant can wake up at 4 a.m. because he wants to put a basketball through a hoop, how much more should we who are preparing for the return of Jesus Christ be preparing ourselves with the fundamentals of our faith, practicing the things that matter, getting ourselves prepared for the moment where, see, not every part of the game is the last second shot where there's 3 seconds left on the clock and you're down by 2. That's what you practice for. That's what you get ready for in that moment you're ready. And most of our life is lived in the ordinary of just shot after shot after shot, or repetition after repetition after repetition, or preparation after preparation after preparation for those moments where we are able to shine, but we're not going to shine if we're not prepared to do so. He wants us to live ready, learning how to redeem the time.